Hey, I'm Georgia Middleman, and you're watching In Style Country.
Hey, Chris Keaton here with In Style Country, and look who I've got. It's Georgia Middleman.
Hey.
Georgia, how are you?
Good. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good.
So I've known her for a while. She's a great singer-songwriter, got all this cool stuff going on, but I want you to tell me, what's the coolest thing you got going on right now?
The coolest thing now, I've had this amazing career in country music, writing songs for big hit artists, and now I get to mentor young people coming into the business. That's the thing I'm most excited about.
That's cool.
And I perform with my husband, who's a hit songwriter, Gary Burr, and we have a duo called Middleman Burr. So
Where do you get the name from?
We were not very creative. We're like, what can we be? What can we be?
Yeah.
Middleman Burr. Let's just be that.
Perfect.
See, we're geniuses.
I love that.
Thank you.
So, any travel plans coming up or anything?
Yes, we're actually going to South Africa next week. Yes, to teach songwriting. So here's the thing I love about life. People have these, I love idea people, and this guy had this idea to put safaris with songwriting. And he said, you know what, I'm going to get 2 hit songwriters from America, from Nashville, to come out and teach songwriting. And we're doing it. We're going to take safaris every day with the group that we're teaching. We're going to just go out and have an amazing time. So, I mean, songwriting leads us to amazing places.
That is so great.
Crazy?
That is crazy, but it's so cool. I mean, it's really, really cool.
It's awesome. We've been to Ireland and England, and it's just to perform and talk songwriting, and we love it.
That's fantastic.
Thanks.
Okay, so a little bit more about your mentoring program.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Basically, people, it started because I go teach at festivals or songwriting workshops, and people always say, can I meet you for coffee when I come to Nashville? And I was meeting a lot of girls, like young girls especially, for coffee, and I was getting really busy doing that. And I went, I just need to start doing this as a business. So now I perform and I write full time, but I also mentor through word of mouth. People can go to my website, georgiamiddleman.com, and inquire about the mentoring, and we can talk online. But basically, we do Skype sessions, or I'll meet with somebody one-on-one, and whatever their needs are, whether it's performance or the craft of songwriting or just getting into the business, how I did it. And I really have no advice for anybody. I just have my journey, and I've been doing this for 30 years. So it's been interesting being a woman navigating the fields here in Nashville. It's been great, but it's hard. It's hard for men too. But being a woman, we're very emotional sometimes. I am. And you got to grow a thick skin in this business because you hear no all the time. And I know it's hard for guys too. But being a woman, I feel like I have things to impart to young girls just about the way it was for me getting through. And I've had some amazing luck and success that I'm just so grateful for. But there's definitely, there are tricks of the trade that you just have to learn, and how to just stay strong when you're hearing no all the time. You got to really find that conviction inside, and also just stay on your craft, stay up on it, and get better and better until you're undeniable. And that's what I try to impart to the young people I talk to.
Well, that's fantastic. And it sounds like you do it all with like constructive criticism and optimism.
Absolutely. Yeah. You don't know, any success I've had has come from left field. I didn't know this was going to happen. And just when I was going to quit because I was so discouraged, something wonderful would happen every time. And that's what people don't know. They're working jobs to take care of their family, and they have this passion for songwriting. And there's something about, you can't ignore, you don't have to do it for a living to enjoy it, but you can't ignore when you're driven to doing something artistic, because we're all creative beings, and it helps our professional lives no matter what career you choose. If you can really explore your creative side, it helps you stimulate ideas for new businesses and meet people you'd never thought you'd meet. It's important to always explore your creativity, no matter what you're doing for a living. Yeah. It's important.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, so I got to talk to you about this now, because, it's In Style Country, and we got to talk about a sense of style, because I'm telling you what, every time I see you, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, but you just show up and you got this whole cool sense of style going on.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
I so appreciate that. What I did was I hired a stylist for a day. And she said, Georgia, you have a cute little body. You're not wearing, like, I would wear my saloon clothing for the stage, and then I'd wear big flowy things every day because I was hiding my body. I was confused. It was like schizophrenic dressing. And this stylist, I can't remember her name. Oh my gosh. She's married to Big Kenny. What's his name?
Oh, Christiana.
Christiana. Yeah. Is that her full name, Christiana?
She has a last name, but
she's brilliant, whoever she is. Yeah. And she said, you have a cute little body, Georgia. You should show it off. And I went, really? And I didn't want to show too much skin because I just didn't feel comfortable at my age doing that. And so she turned me on to skinny jeans and tailored looks. And when I look at people like Faith Hill and Jennifer Nettles, and there's certain women that just wear clothes so well. And I noticed the shoulders, things that fit your body really nicely, and how to mix and match things. It's cool to have something flowy if you have something tight fitted on top or bottom. So it's just been fun playing with clothes. But I had to kind of look at my body, or actually have someone else tell me that you deserve to wear clothes that show your body. I didn't think I did. I didn't think I had a good body to do that. So it was really nice to have a stylist tell me that. And it's been fun buying clothes.
That's fantastic. Well, also to me, it's kind of like, if the mirror could talk and tell you what you really look like or what you really ought to be doing.
Yes.
That's what a great stylist does, I think, right?
Yes. And it's funny because I could feel good in something, but look in the mirror and go, oh my God, that looks awful. Or I see pictures from a gig going, why did I wear that?
What was I thinking?
I know. But it's
that's
fun.
Funny.
It's being creative.
Okay, so, and I got to ask you about this because when I saw you the other day, it was a rainy day out, and you had this fantastic raincoat on. Tell these people the story about it because it's so cool.
Here's the thing. When I was just at Fido yesterday, and I saw this girl in these track pants, and I went, and they were just so fitted up here and flowy on the bottom, bell bottoms. I'm like, where did you get those? I ask whenever I see a woman in any airport who's wearing some kind of piece of clothing that's fabulous, I always inquire where they got it, and I try to buy pieces. Well, this raincoat was in the movie Silver Linings Playbook with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And whoever dressed Jennifer Lawrence in that movie, everything she wore was unbelievable. It was just so stylish to me. And I just remember loving this raincoat she wore in this one scene. And so I went online and I searched images for Jennifer Lawrence from Silver Linings Playbook, and I found one picture of her in that scene. And I noticed it talked about who made there was a label on that raincoat. And I went to that store, which happened to have one in Nashville, and I just was praying it was installed, and it wasn't anywhere. And then I went to the sales rack, and it was off season. Is that what you call it when it's on sale?
Right.
It was like $59, the most amazing raincoat, and I could look like Jennifer Lawrence for $59.
That's fantastic.
It was fabulous.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I mean, as everyone can see, it really is like ridiculously cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's totally cool. Well, listen, Georgia, I really appreciate you being here with me today.
It's fun being here. Thank you.
And you're just awesome. And keep writing those hit songs and keep looking like $1 million.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
You're so welcome. I'm Chris Keaton, and this is In Style Country. Thanks.